Welcome back to the Knowledge Hub podcast. Here's a startling fact. While more than half of all retail companies say supply chain disruptions are their biggest challenge, only 17% have fully integrated the very systems designed to prevent those meltdowns. That's a huge gap between problem and solution. The tool we're talking about is ERP, or Enterprise Resource Planning, and its role in managing the modern supply chain. So, what is an ERP really? Think of it as the central nervous system for a business. In the past, every department, finance, warehousing, production, operated in its own little world, with its own spreadsheets and records. This created data silos, where critical information about, say, a surge in customer demand would get trapped. The result was delay, confusion, and costly mistakes. An ERP system breaks down those walls. It creates a single, unified platform where everyone in the company sees the same, up-to-date information. It's the single source of truth. Now, it's important not to confuse ERP with SCM, or supply chain management software. While they work together, they have different jobs. The ERP is focused inward, on optimizing the company's own resources. The SCM, on the other hand, is focused outward, managing the flow of goods and data between the company and its suppliers, distributors, and customers. The magic happens when these two systems are integrated. Here's what that integration makes possible. First, you get radical operational efficiency. When real-time data flows freely, routine tasks can be automated. For example, when inventory for a key component drops below a certain level, the system can automatically send out a request for quotes to your vendors. This simple automation can double the speed of your supplier response times. It's about letting the system handle the small stuff so your team can focus on strategy. The second major benefit is a dramatic reduction in costs. When you have perfect visibility into your inventory, you no longer need to keep huge amounts of buffer stock just in case your data is wrong. One company that implemented this saw an 80% reduction in both stockouts and overstocking. You also save money on things like warehouse space, expedited shipping, and write-offs from expired goods. The system helps you optimize delivery routes to save fuel and manage supplier contracts to get the best prices. It turns your supply chain from a cost center into a competitive advantage. Ultimately, all this back-end efficiency leads to something every business wants: happier customers. When your inventory is synchronized across your physical stores and your e-commerce site, you prevent overselling. Customers get accurate delivery timelines and fewer frustrating surprises. This consistency builds trust and loyalty. So while getting these systems in place can seem complex, the disconnect between knowing the problem and implementing the solution is where opportunity lies. It's not just about making things run smoother, it's about building a business that's resilient enough for whatever comes next.